Texas State comes to the ACRC Bowl Series after posting a 3-2 conference record in the highly competitive Southwest Rugby Conference. The Renegades have won 3 Texas Division titles since 2008 and have been ranked as high as 4th in the nation. North Carolina State is a team on the rise, posting a 4-2 record in the Atlantic Coast Rugby League this fall, with big wins over North Carolina and Virginia Tech. Both teams came into Charlotte with momentum and much to prove. It offered an excellent opportunity for these two marquee programs to test each other's skills. What started as a defensive battle for much of the first half turned into a rout as North Carolina State Wolfpack surged. North Carolina State's Thompson Teagle broke open a scoreless game with less than 20 minutes to go in the first half. The Wolfpack's disciplined front line stymied the Renegades again and again in the second frame as possession quickly turned in North Carolina State's favor. We pick up the game at 40-7, North Carolina State on top at the half. Baptiste Roy with the kickoff to get us underway. Monty Manning right there for the tackle. North Carolina State looks to be, they found an advantage there, and they're blowing up that ruck of Texas State, making things all sorts of difficult for them. Ryan Cooper in space with the ball, breaks one tackle, shakes him off, stiff arms another one. Murphy on the tackle as he's coming in. Referee not happy with Ryan Cooper, giving him a yellow card and sending him to the sin bin for what he deemed a professional foul. North Carolina finding holes in the A-gap of Texas State. Advantage coming their way. Pick and go, TJ Dixon, and he looks to hand it off to Mikey Dotterer, and the big body gets over and he reaches for the try. Not going to stop him when he's that close, and with that big hole, it's just wide open in the A-gap for Texas State. North Carolina State right up the middle, running straight into it. No surprises here. Glass on the carry. Gets down to deck. Offloads to Murphy. Murphy then hits a runner in. Ruck is formed. Texas State on the back here. Adam Hockaday grabbed the ball. Now he's through the A-gap again. Texas State still not able to cover it. Stephen Glass with ball in hand gets a couple extra meters. Ruck's over again. Murphy controlling thing. Murphy gets the ball out. Ray looks to now get it wide that the Texas defense is exploited. Ball in Monty Manning's hand. Manning looks to go straight up. Covering defense on the tackle. Ruck's there, but ball's through. Offload in, and it looks like Goldston's got the ball. He's trying to get tackled. Boom! Try. Wow, what a great piece of work by the North Carolina State attack, just hammering it downfield. Murphy on the gather. Hockaday with ball in hand. Stiff arms one. Drops a shoulder on another. Great one-handed offload to Ray. Ray finds Alston. Alston with the pass to Manning. Manning turns the corner, finds space, slips one tackle. Looks to burn the men on the outside, but he's tripped up. Goes to ground. Offload. Murphy able to gather it. Glass with ball in hand. Out to Ray. Ray looks to find Teagle. Teagle out there. Cuts it back inside. Boshes Moser. Nice carry, goes down to deck, and just awful not coming off. The sevens working out well. Will Slade with the feed for Texas. Just inside their 22. Looks Dunn picks it up out of the back. Stiff arms Murphy, shakes him and blows past Glass. Finds space on the outside, challenges Teagle. Teagle goes high on him and is able to wrap him up and drag him into touch. Not what you want happening there. The way these North Carolina State boys are playing rugby with the sevens influence is extremely highlighting and entertaining. This ball just moves around like crazy. Glass off the top, not handled well, but in the hands of Murphy. Out to Ray. Ray finds the center. Center's hooking up in there. Alston in space finds a gap straight up the middle of the field. Takes on the tackle, but able to offload to Murphy. Murphy's keeping it alive to Glass. Murphy back in the play, it looks like. And oh my God, yeah, is that Murphy? And then he's gone and he's down again. Wow. That right there, just that movement of the ball is highlight next level stuff right there. Just exploding the defense. Number 9. Despite a huge deficit, the Texas State boys kept plugging away. The Renegades continued to pressure the North Carolina State defense late into the game, but were unable to add points to their total. Reserve Michael Myers for Texas State found himself a 10-minute break at the end of the game with this hit he put on Rashad Alston, referee giving him a yellow card. Alston came firing right back at the Renegades with a big run straight up the middle, exploiting the man weakness out wide and coming right back up and setting North Carolina State Wolfpack up in a great offensive position. A couple of phases later, It was the big boys again from North Carolina State doing all the hard work and just blowing up the forwards of Texas State. Adam Hockaday would find the try again for his second of the day to bring the score 58-7. In the waning moments of the match, scrum half Will Slade tried a quick tap and go and tried to penetrate the North Carolina State try line, but was met by a wall of defenders of red and black. North Carolina State was able to turn the ball over and find space out wide. Once they were able to get it, Dominic Goldston was able to fend off one defender and two defenders and then find space, and look at the strides of that guy as he's running. Last tackler tries to tackle him, but he's too strong, has Imani Manning in support, but doesn't need it. This try was a prime example of why Dominic Goldston is one of the most feared runners in the Atlantic Coast Rugby League. North Carolina State 63, Texas State 7 at the American Collegiate Rugby Championship Bowl Series from Charlotte, North Carolina. Brought to you by 7 Sports LLC and media coverage provided by Next Level Rugby Production. Growing the game through the use of visual media.
Excellent college rugby, some of the best to offer here in all of America. The American Collegiate Rugby Championship Bowl Series changing the way that we're going to do college rugby from here on.